Haven't been able to update much about what's been going on with Snow White because I was gone for the weekend, but it has dropped out of the top 5 for the box office. That's not good. In case you didn't know, it's not good at all. So it shed 1,200 theaters. Now, this is funny to me because these theaters probably contractually had to keep it in as many screens as whatever Disney demanded. Disney strong arms theaters. So when they put a movie out, they have to dedicate a certain number of screens to it. They got to dedicate a certain amount of time to the movie. And you've had theaters just rotting with this movie, whether they've had Minecraft and Working Man, all these other movies that were doing good. They had to still dedicate a certain amount of screens to Snow White per Disney. Now, I don't know the exact details of that, but Disney does strong-arm theaters. They also take a lot more out of the box office ticket sales, comparable to other theaters. They hurt theaters, and they've been able to do it for so long because, a lot of their movies usually pull in a lot of money. Now, that hasn't been the case over past 2 or 3 years, especially with Marvel decreasing and hurting, so on and so on. They've been in a real bad spot. But as soon as they were able to, theaters just booted this shit right out. You're gone! They're probably so excited to boot this out. Gives Minecraft some more screens. Now let's get Minecraft on as many screens as possible. This movie's such a disaster. Congratulations to Rachel Zegler turning off Disney fans, Disney adults, Disney families, just fans of Snow White. Just turned all of them off to the movie immediately in her first presser. Then telling over half the country she don't want their business. Disney delayed the movie one time because the drama was so bad. They finally put it out, and it's doing incredibly poor. In fact, it's looking like Lilo and Stitch is going to completely outgross its domestic box office the first weekend it comes out, which is, it's not good for Disney. That's not good. That's a bad day for them. Days are going to continue to get long and hard until this comes out. But this movie's got nothing hurting it. There's no drama attached to Lilo and Stitch. This movie's going to make all kinds of money. So it'll probably help with their losses, to be honest, which I think people are saying is up to like $300 million now. Whew. $300 million lost on that Snow White movie. I didn't even think it was going to do as bad as it did, but it did. So, very, very bad news for anybody that was a fan of Rachel Zegler. She's got a long theater career ahead of her, though. I don't know if she's ever going to be brought back to Hollywood as much as the press wants to help her out like they were doing last week. Been pretty quiet. Been pretty quiet, though, the past couple of days. I didn't see much other than this. Outlets now kind of jokingly, at least I find it funny, Lilo and Stitch tracking to surpass Snow White's entire domestic box office in just its opening weekend. They actually have it tracking at $100 million over a 3-day Memorial Day weekend. I think it makes way more than $100 million. That's just domestic, by the way. Keep in mind, overseas it's going to make money too. It's going to easily open to $200 million plus. Whether or not it has a Minecraft kind of cultural moment, I don't know. Minecraft's like a cultural phenomenon right now. But I don't think it'll be going into Memorial Day weekend. It's not going to have that kind of momentum. So really, there's nothing really standing in the way of this movie. I think it's going to be big. You could see this movie making $1 billion. It's absolutely possible. There's no controversy. I haven't heard anything from any of the people in the movie, any of the actors. I haven't seen or heard them say anything ridiculous. It's kind of just, the sky's the limit with this movie. So we'll see. Will it offset some of the costs of Snow White? Who knows? I know Disney's hoping it does so they can get some of that red off of their ledger. We'll see. Just looking at some of the numbers, Minecraft bringing in another $80 million during its second weekend. Pretty good moment for that movie. I think kids are really liking it. I see a lot of people saying like it's bad. It's bad that this movie is doing good, but it's like, have you seen a lot of kids movies? I mean, most of them just are not that good. It's just how it is. I don't care how this movie does. I'm glad theaters are doing good. They've desperately needed something like a Minecraft movie to boost them up. They have needed this. King of Kings did really well. I do find it kind of funny that a lot of these faith-based movies, like The Chosen Part 3 and stuff, absolutely beating down Snow White. Here, look at these numbers. 2,540 theaters. It's still in a ton of theaters, but it did shed 1,200 of them. I would be willing to bet by next week it's only going to be in a couple hundred theaters. It's probably going to lose another 1,000. I'm surprised that it's still holding that many screens. 2,540. That's crazy. Look at that. For the entire weekend, 2.8 million. Damn, that's bad. That is bad. We are still only at 81 million. This thing is not even going to hit 100 million domestic. Man. Rachel Zegler. Congratulations, Rachel Zegler. Congratulations. You've really managed to piss off people more than I ever thought possible. You did a great job of just really turning people off to your brand. And I absolutely do think that she did tremendous damage to this movie. Like I've said before, she's not the ultimate factor in why this movie did as poorly as it did, but she definitely helped make this happen 100%. She had a big, big part to play in this, and I don't think she learns from it at all. I don't. I think she continues to say whatever she wants to say with no filter, and I don't think it'll have as big of an impact anymore because her star power is done. Her career is likely done. I don't think she's ever going to be in a big Hollywood movie ever again. Maybe a supporting character if she can get some kind of redemption. But she is just too toxic. All of the Hollywood studios, make no mistake, watched all of this go down, saw what happened with her in this movie, and she is more than likely now blacklisted, at least for a couple of years. So, it is what it is. I expect this movie to be almost completely kicked out of theaters by next weekend, and then that's pretty much it. Lilo and Stitch will come in and get Disney a little bit more money, maybe erase some of that red, and, they will move on. The big question, though, that I have is what happens with Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four. There is a lot riding on those movies. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about all of this in the comments. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.